guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, it's coming up to 6 p.m. here on the 4th of August, 2025. There is not a lot happening in the crypto markets. We do have a Forbes article right here on, of course, which one is better, Solana or XRP. There is a deep dive into the Solana network as well on Visa's website, believe it or not, which is awesome. Moving down, of course, we have Visa and MasterCard not being, of course, worried or threatened by stable coins, which is interesting. Satoshi Nakamoto, there is a statue that has gone missing, which is interesting, and I don't know why anyone would steal that, but anyway, there's crazy people out there. 100K support level as Bitcoin enters a bearish month, and August and September are usually the bearish period as well. XRP price prediction. I love having fun with these, ladies and gents. Can we see it hit $10 US? I do believe we can. An interesting one as well. Bitcoin ETFs have seen significant outflows. I'm not really even worried about that. And we're going to go over a few things on X. And of course, EarnCurve, my spot crypto exchange, is doing incredibly well. I'm going to go over the bots, which are awesome. And also just a bit of housekeeping before we get started. TikTok, unfortunately, won't verify my account. And I'm receiving a lot of messages from friends and subscribers saying that I'm speaking to them on TikTok. Now, I'm just wanting to let everyone know I will never message anyone on TikTok. I only have one TikTok account and it is linked below. There are literally hundreds of fake accounts. Some of them actually more subscribers than my actual account, which is interesting. They are stealing my content and messaging people, asking for, investment stuff and of course money, who knows. But please be careful. I will never message you on TikTok. If someone is speaking to you on TikTok, it is not me. Be careful on TikTok. And if TikTok is watching this, or anyone at TikTok is watching this, please verify my account. The referral link is below. All right, so the actual link to my actual TikTok account is below. It's quite concerning and it's getting out of control right now. It's insane to see how many people are actually getting messages from somebody other than myself talking to them, which is a little bit concerning. Anyway, let's get into the video, guys. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see on this screen, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along on this incredible journey. Things are getting fascinating in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much, you rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and, of course, any other investment. So be careful out there, all right? Do your own research and due diligence. And again, never invest anything more than you can afford to lose. All right, let's get into the video. I am going to say it's very frustrating seeing a lot of my subscribers speaking to some random on TikTok. It's annoying, and TikTok still has not verified my account after years. Anyway, going straight to the community tab today, we do have August and September are literally the most quiet months in, of course, the stock market and crypto. Historically, it has been red, meaning, prices are down significantly. I mean, it's just a part of investing in the market. I mean, really, when you're thinking about it. And again, yes, not all post-halvings have been in the red. 21 was in the green. Let's have a look here. 2020 was in the green. Let's have a look here. 24 was definitely in the red. 23 and of course 25 are in the red at the moment. But I'm not really worried about that because I'm looking at long term. We're just at the very early stages. And if you've watched that video I put up today on the channel about, Bitcoin in general and cryptocurrency, we're just at the very dawn of this technology, and it's amazing to see that. Top altcoins in my portfolio, we have CFX, Talcoin, XLM, and Hedera, which is really nice. Coming over to coin market cap today, we do have a total market cap of 3.72 trillion. It is sitting at $109 billion in volume, 52% on the Fear and Greed Index. Altcoin Season Index is at 41 out of 100. And as of the 1st of August, which is fascinating, on Friday, there was negative $964 million. So that's a lot of money going out in the market. Coming over to my watch list, everyone should have a watch list, by the way, for their cryptocurrencies. Top gainers, let's just have a look in the last 24 hours. XYO. I've been holding on to this for years on my channel, well and truly in the pennies. So it's doing up quite nicely today, 15.3%. XLM is in the green. XRP is in the green, 5.3. We have AMP, Talcoin, Kin, Hedera, all in the green today. Coming over to market cap, we've got Bitcoin at 114,000 US dollars. Ethereum's at 3,552. XRP's at $3. Nice. Solana's at 163. Dogecoin 20 cents. Cardano's at 74 cents. XLM 41. Sui's at $3.48. Chainlink is at $16 as well, nearly up 4%. And Hedera is also in the green, as well as Litecoin. So long term, guys, the weekends are usually quiet anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. And of course, the earn curve bots are doing incredibly well. They are doing their job. Now, if you haven't registered an account on EarnCurve, go do that. Of course, upload your KYC. That is, of course, a passport. Could be a driver's license, a government-issued ID, and a utility bill of some kind, water, gas, electricity, whatever, or a phone bill, just to confirm that it's you that's submitting for security purpose and, of course, regulation and compliance. Once you've done that, I'm extending it for another week. Of course, we're almost at 500 registered users now, so it is growing every single day. And a lot of you have KYC, which is really nice. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all of you taking over the crypto space in Australia. So go do that. And of course, I will apply, if you KYC, a 10% discount to your trading fees. And I've been doing that, and a lot of you have been uploading. But get onto it, guys. earncurveinvest.com. Coming over here, just to show everybody, I do have the DCA multi-bot activated at the moment, and it is working really well. As you can see, it's sold Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. It's working non-stop, and of course it's checking the market consistently, which is amazing. So this is fully automated. You can trade whatever you like in terms of assets as well. Just to show everybody on the screen, if you come over to, of course, crypto baskets, these are great for long-term holds on EarnCurve. So again, you can basically rebalance your portfolio automatically. That's big crypto, of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum, top 10, top 5, top 20 even. That is up to you. Or you can do Made in USA, which is our favorite cryptocurrencies, or Metaverse and gaming coins. Then coming over to strategies on EarnCurve, of course, the top coins accelerator bot is the latest multi-bot, which was launched last week. And again, it's been working really well. Or you can use the grid trading strategies on, of course, Bitcoin, XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. I've got, of course, the top coins accelerator running at the moment, and it is working. I just showed you this before. It's amazing. It is slowly creeping its way back up into, of course, the green. Just to let everyone know, again, the market has been down significantly over the weekend. So it has been literally buying the dip. Now, coming back over on EarnCurve, as you can see right here, here's all the positions buying and selling. It's working perfectly, which is awesome. That's Bitcoin on the DCA bot. And coming over to, of course, XRP. Let me just close my emails because they go crazy. Let's have a look at XRP and see what it's doing at the moment. Sorry about the pop-ups, guys. That is now closed. Let's just have a look here. Open orders. I've got sell orders because when the market rises, it's going to take profit. Sorry about that. And of course, you can see all of the deals that have happened as well with XRP. It's fully automated. You don't have to do a single thing. Let it do that, whatever it needs to do with the market. And it's working for you. And of course, trailing up profits. Just letting everyone know that it's trailing up. So when the market goes up, it obviously adjusts consistently. So you don't have to touch it, which is amazing. Now, that's, again, all linked in the video description below. Go register an account on EarnCurve, guys. Help me take over the Australian crypto space, all right? Legends. Now, this is an interesting one. Solana versus Ripple and XRP, I should say. Which crypto is better for long-term investors? This is on Forbes. They give you 4 articles a month to read. Solana and Ripple's, again, Sol and XRP are very popular digital tokens. Yes, they are. And you can see right here, both these tokens have drawn interest in investors around the world. And they have managed to become some of the most valuable digital assets by total market cap, 1,000%. Let me just close this pop-up. I hate the pop-ups on these websites. Now, of course, we have Sol is the native digital asset of Solana, high-performance blockchain that developers can use to create apps. The platform is capable of handling impressive amounts of transactions, which we know for a fact it does, right? And of course, so interested parties can build all kinds of software programs on it. Solana is a unique proof of stake. So you can earn a yield from this, or POS consensus mechanism that uses innovative proof of stake, a proof of history, which helps enable significant transaction volume. And again, a major draw of Solana is its low transaction fees. At the time of writing this article, Solana's median fee per transaction was 0.0064, which was far lower than Ethereum's median fee of roughly 0.51. That is one of the reasons why I haven't been bullish on Ethereum, and that's the truth. It may do very well, and it may be a favorite of Wall Street and institutions, which it has been for Gary Gensler anyway back in the past, but the fees alone on Ethereum to send on the Ethereum network have always been too high. Gosh, I know of cases where people have had to pay thousands of dollars in network gas fees just to move Ethereum or even USDT on Ethereum. That's why I don't use it. And of course, XRP is the native digital asset of the blockchain XRP ledger, which can settle transactions in a time frame of 3 to 5 seconds. And XRP can function as a bridge currency, meaning that it can be used to exchange one fiat currency for another without relying on this centralized intermediary like SWIFT. And again, or a bank, I should say. Ripple has generated significant visibility over the years, and its digital asset XRP has repeatedly ranked as one of the most valuable digital currencies by total market cap. This has been for years. It has remained in the top 5 cryptocurrencies for years. So you have to think about that for a moment. Now, which one is going to be better? We have Solana can process thousands of transactions per second, and which is interesting as well. And at the time of writing, the network was processing roughly 3,750 transactions per second, according to the Solana homepage. Ripple, on the other hand, can process 1,500 transactions per second. That's a lot of transactions. Both Solana and Ripple can use smart contracts, although they are used in different purposes. Solana is platform for decentralized applications, or dApps, and its smart contracts are called programs. Users can harness these contracts by executing the transactions that contain certain instructions telling them what to do. Ripple smart contracts are different in that they allow participants to make transactions without centralized intermediary, aka SWIFT or a bank. And Ripple's smart contract work by holding funds in a conditionally held escrows. Once the needed conditions are met, the escrows will release the relevant funds. Asset adoption as well. There is more than one way of measuring a digital asset's adoption, with one of those being transaction volume. As mentioned, the Solana network can process roughly 3,750 transactions per second. Figures for XRP transactions on the Ripple network came in a monthly cadence, and the network processed more than 10 billion XRP transactions every month between July 2024 and July 2027, according to XRP scan figures, which is interesting because we're not in 2027. But anyway, if one wants to evaluate Solana and XRP as a speculative assets, they can look at the total market cap of these digital currencies. At the time of writing, XRP again is ranked the 3rd largest by market cap, and Solana was 6th, which is still good. But, when you look at the total, I guess, real world cases for this, XRP, again, is meant to provide liquidity for those looking to send money from other place to another, and a good use case for institutions. Let's have a look here. A good use case for remittances, where the individual might send their money to relatives overseas. By using XRP, a user can make a cross-border payment that will settle quite quickly. The XRP token can also be used as a bridge currency, making it so third parties can make transactions using two different fiat currencies without going through centralized intermediaries like Swift or a bank. And my computer still won't close my emails. There we go. Solana has many use cases as well. For starters, its digital asset, a Solana network, as a result, users harness to pay the network's transaction fees. Some of those rewards then go to validators, which is amazing as well for passive income. Another use case for Solana is staking. Users can stake the Solana in order to contribute to the security of the network and also earn rewards by doing so. And this is an interesting one as well. Both Solana and XRP have experienced some very impressive upside during their lifetimes, 100%. Past that, analysts have made some very bullish predictions about how much of the two digital tokens could appreciate. As stated earlier in this article, one prediction contained on, again, Binance website indicated that XRP could be worth as much as over $4 by 2030. I think we're going to soar past that. And a separate panel again, $5.81. Solana, on the other hand, again, there's been a lot of observers saying that's going to hit $230. I believe Solana has the potential to go and do what Ethereum did in the previous bull market, all right, which is go from like $600 to somewhere around, $4,000 when we get to this bull market, which has been a long time coming. And that is because of all the ETFs. But anyway, Visa did do an article on this. And of course, Visa and MasterCard are using these technologies as payment rails. That is, of course, the truth. Moving on, we do have the Satoshi statue was stolen overnight and no one knows where it is. And I think it was in Lugano, Switzerland. So that's really weird. It was a pretty cool statue as well. We do have, again, the August and September bearish time. I'm not even worried about that. And of course, yes, I do believe XRP can hit $10 well and truly by, as soon as the end of the year, once we get these ETFs approved. And there has been significant outflows in the ETFs. Coming over to X right now, China did ban cryptocurrency over the weekend, citing risks that, again, their capital flight concerns and environmental impacts. So they've banned it, which they've done a few times. And you can see down here from Grok, and again, the readers added context to this. It was banned as well in 2021. I do remember that. Having a listen to Jack Meller, he's right about this. Listen to this.
How do you see the price of Bitcoin heading?
Higher.
How much higher?
A lot higher. My general framework from the highest level is human beings collectively, we own about $900 trillion worth of stuff. That's equities, the things behind us, real estate, precious metals, fine art, all of the things that we own. Half of that we're using as a savings account. We're owning the portfolio of companies or the art or the house to actually try and persist wealth into the future. I think Bitcoin's going after that market. It's going after a market of $400 to $500 trillion worth, and right now it's $2.5 trillion. So I think in purchasing power terms, Bitcoin can go up 100 to 200 times more from here.
All right, so we know Bitcoin obviously is the most.
He's right. He's definitely right. I do believe that. This video is hilarious. Go watch it. It's about mortgages in Australia and property. Fear and Greed Index yesterday was 55. There's not a lot happening on the weekends. So again, there you go. That's the news today. Go join EarnCurve, guys, because once the market opens tonight, it's going to be awesome to see when it rises after the weekend. Anyway, stay bullish, guys. I'll speak to all of you tomorrow. Have a good night, good afternoon, and good morning. If it's morning, have an espresso. Peace out, guys. Bye.